We want to go back over to Uvalde, Texas. Victims' families are discussing the Justice Department's critical incident review of the response to the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School on May 24th, 2022. You'll recall 19 students and 2 teachers were killed. The Justice Department today calling it a series of critical, cascading failures. Let's listen.
That no leader effectively questioned the decision and lack of urgency of UCISD PD Chief Arredondo and UPD Acting Chief Mariano Vargas toward entering classrooms 111 and 112, and that leadership can arise regardless of rank and title. I hope that the failures end today and that local officials do what wasn't done that day, do right by the victims and survivors of Robb Elementary, terminations, criminal prosecutions. And our state and federal government enact sensible gun laws, because Robb Elementary began the day an 18-year-old was allowed to purchase an AR-15.
Most importantly, from what we've seen with this report, and I commend the DOJ on doing this, is that although there isn't every name of the officers that were there so that we can hold them accountable, because we have to do our own digging most of the time, there are names that are named. And it is time, because our community is so divided because of this, because they don't want to believe that the people that they grew up with failed our children and they stand against us. I'm hoping that they read this and they see Johnny Fields' name, or Mariano Vargas, who is a county commissioner right now, or Constable Zamora, who is running for re-election. There are names in there, and the community needs to see this, and y'all need, because the DOJ stamp is on there, maybe y'all will start taking us seriously now, instead of telling us to move on, telling us to sweep it under the rug, and not doing a damn thing about it. We need our community. It's hard enough waking up every day and continuing to walk out on these streets and walk to an HEB or drive to an HEB and see a cop that was standing there while our babies were murdered and bleeding out. It's hard enough that. But this community doesn't care, and I hope this makes y'all. I also hope that this lights a fire up under the district attorney's ass, because we know that she has not done a damn thing, and we refuse to accept that. Do your job.
Anyone else want to talk before we take questions?
No, I think you're just already. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to go one at a time and just introduce yourselves so they know who they're talking to. Where do we want to start? Shimon,
hi, yeah. So just
let them know who you are, Shimon.
Shimon Prokopez, CNN. Just, do you guys feel that the report went far enough in naming people and holding people accountability? Because, as we know, the DPS had the largest number of law enforcement officials outside of the CBP. And there's a lot of video and a lot of information about their actions that day. But it doesn't seem that this report really touches on their actions, and it seems to focus mostly on the local officers, Arredondo and the chiefs. Are you concerned about that? Just maybe some reaction to that.
I don't see why.
Just
coming up to the mic.
I don't understand why they are allowed privacy. My child, their children, they are named in this report because they are dead. Everybody should have been named.
Do you feel, Kim, if I can follow up, that somehow maybe DPS is off the hook on this, but when you look at this report, do any of you want to just...
I mean, it's kind of hard to answer the question because we've only been given an hour and a half to kind of just look through the report. So we don't even know if they are mentioned in there or not. We would hope that they are because they were there. So we hope that they would be accountable for their actions as well.
Johnny, following up on that, Monica Madden, KXAN and Nexstar. I know that you said you're still sifting through the report and everything, but were you hoping that the Attorney General would have addressed a lot of more of the aftermath, the delays in the DA's investigation, DPS's investigation into its officers' actions and accountability? Were you hoping that he would address more of that publicly?
I mean, of course we would have. We're grateful that we got what we have right now because it's probably the most updated information that any of us have gotten since May 24th. So we're very appreciative of what he's done right now. But yeah, we would have liked to have more information about it.
With Jim Ryan with ABC Radio, did you learn anything new from what you've seen in this report? Is there anything that you didn't know before?
We knew as families, you know, just kind of talking amongst each other, we knew the failures that had happened. We just kind of, it makes more clarity now because it's written and now it's set in stone, and what we thought is true. So
I did learn something.
you did?
I didn't realize that the scene was compromised.
What? I'm sorry.
The scene was compromised, that there was people that shouldn't have been there that were entering the classroom. That's mentioned in the report.
And how did that make you feel to learn that?
I want to continue reading more when we're done here.
So a couple more and then we'll go read.
Two quick ones. News 4, WAI, KBB in San Antonio. In all of your guys' mind, is there any question left that the DA should have all that she needs, all that she is required to have for her investigation to be able to pursue criminal charges now at this point?
Yeah, what else does she need? Yeah, I mean, this is probably the most extensive piece that we have about all of the failures that happened that day. What else does she possibly need to prosecute or to remove these people from their positions of power when they can't even do their jobs?
Yami Virgin, KBB WOAI. How safe are the children of Uvalde right now?
I think the point of this is that none of us are safe. That's what, you know, Josh just mentioned. None of us are safe because these weapons are on the streets.
Let's go right down here, right? Sorry.
Hi, Anna Understood, News 4 from San Antonio. I've talked to so many of you over the past year. A lot of you recently have expressed concerns about the 2-year mark, meaning that the statute of limitations for misdemeanors will expire. Are you hoping that this will potentially fast track the upcoming DA investigation, the ongoing DA investigation?
Well, the DA, even the DA can't
Well, we
get
have
in
been
our way.
listening to victims' families speaking about the Justice Department's release of the critical incident review of the law enforcement response to the 2022 elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Their children among the 19 dead, 2 teachers also killed there. Really emotional family members reacting to the report, which they say they are going to leave this press conference and continue reading. The point of this, one mother said, is none of us are safe. We also heard them redoubling calls for criminal charges to be brought by the DA.